Hafaday Guam, I'm Regine Bisco Lee, and I'm running for senator to promote a safe, prosperous, and healthy community for our families. I'm excited to share my experience and accomplishments as a policy advisor, community advocate, and small business owner with you, and my ideas to enhance public safety, strengthen our economy, and promote a clean, healthy island. I humbly ask for your vote for strong families and a strong Guam.
Viva Regine!
Create new jobs and business opportunities. Continue shaping a smaller and more efficient government. Bring the highest honor and respect to our veterans. Protect life. These are some of the most important tenets of the Republican Party of Guam. You will see these values in action with Republican mayors in every village and a Republican in Congress. It's time to change the voice. For the good of the people, it's time to vote Republican.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. KUAM News Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust, serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson Navigation, serving Guam and Micronesia for 20 years. Cars Plus, Dodge Challenger, the undisputed champion. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. Pacific Solar and King's Restaurant, located in Tamuning and Dededo. Always open, always local.
A case has been thrown out against a woman indicted in a November 2014 triple auto fatality.
Plus, more people have been charged in connection to a riot that broke out at Linda's Cafe in East Degania.
And one member of the Education Board speaks out about who leaked the confidential documents involving the Superintendent of Public Education. If you are watching us on KUAM TV8 Live or streaming us anywhere in the world on YouTube, Hafaday and good evening, everybody. Alongside Sabrina Salas-Matanani, I'm Jason Salas. Now, Superior Court Judge Maria Senzon has dismissed the case against a woman accused of killing 3 young girls in a hit-and-run incident up in Jigo almost 2 years ago.
The dismissal came at the eve of trial, which was scheduled to start today. Crystal Paco reports.
Prosecutors were wrong. They didn't have a case against defendant Quadling Garong, the woman accused in a hit-and-run that killed 3 young girls in Jigo almost 2 years ago.
We do not believe we can proceed based on the exculpatory evidence.
In a conference call with the press on Monday, Chief Prosecutor Phil Tidingo explains a last-minute interview with Chief Medical Examiner Dr. Aurelio Espinola prompted the government to file their motion to dismiss late last week. According to Tidingo, Espinola's autopsy report stated the girls, 19-year-old Cherica Gallen, 16-year-old Sally Santos, and 16-year-old Julia George, died of injuries consistent of being hit by a car, but never alluded to the type of car. According to defense attorney Randy Cunliffe, he's known for months, when he interviewed Dr. Espinola, that his client was innocent because the damages to her 2005 Nissan Sentra weren't nearly enough to kill 3 girls.
Doc, look at this car. Did this car hit 3 people? He said, no. Not possible at 30 miles an hour, as the police said it happened, that this car did it. He thinks it's a pickup truck.
Cunliffe explains Garong wasn't the guilty party, but turned herself into police because that same November night, she hit something while driving through that dark Chalon Ramirez Road.
She stopped after she ran something over, got out of the car, looked around, didn't see or hear anything, got back in her car and went home.
Now, I understand that defense says that they learned about this months ago, and it would have been helpful if we had learned about it months ago too. So I will be speaking to Dr. Espinola about why he didn't contact my office to let me know that he may have had a contrary finding
The case was dismissed without prejudice. That means the Attorney General's office can recharge Gurong at a later time if it chooses. The AG's office notes there are no other suspects at this time. The case is being forwarded back to GPD for further investigation. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Crystal Paco.
It went from 3 to 8 people now charged in connection to a riot that broke out at Linda's Cafe in East Agania. And according to police, the case remains open. Security footage obtained by detectives was key in piecing together what happened early Saturday morning at Linda's Cafe in East Agania. First, it was determined that Brian Cruz, who remains in critical condition at Guam Memorial, was not injured in the riot at the restaurant, although he was found inside the back seat of a sedan unconscious. Court documents, however, allege that Cruz was with 3 of his friends, J.C. White, Richard Regadio, and Alfredo Castro. They had been partying, but things turned violent for unspecified reasons. Court documents state Cruz was caught on security footage in Tumon walking on the sidewalk, appearing like he wanted to fight. The footage showed he was being held back by Regadio. White is then seen on footage punching Cruz 1 time on the head, causing him to knock out. The 3 friends then allegedly picked him up and put Cruz in the car and went to Linda's Cafe. From there, video footage from the restaurant shows Regadio, White, and Castro approach an individual named Liberty Conception before fighting began. Further video showed Enrique Dueñas, Ryan Bigler, Joven Santos, and Christian Medina and other men, quote, come outside and join in the fight. Court documents do not state what started the riot. Meanwhile, police in the court cannot immediately confirm whether some of the individuals arrested in the weekend riot are the same individuals that were arrested in connection to a riot caught on tape at the Dededo Dome over Easter weekend. At least 3 people implicated in the Linda's Cafe riot have the same names as individuals in the cockfight brawl. Court documents, however, did not provide date of births to verify whether in fact they are the same people. As for White, he's being held on $5,000 cash bail, while his friends Regadio and Castro are being held on $3,000. Their friend, Brian Cruz, remains at GMH suffering from major internal head injuries. As for the remaining 5 implicated in the riot, Conception, Dueñas, Bigler, Santos, and Medina, they will be issued a summons to appear before the court at a later date.
Now, the island's medical examiner has determined that 2 people that were pulled from the waters off Retidian Saturday died as a result of asphyxia due to drowning. A male and female were spotted by 2 boats in the area floating in the water face down. Dr. Aurelio Espinola says both victims were tourists, and he's since identified the woman as 27-year-old Argum Han and the man as 31-year-old Jay Lee.
PD Mayor Vicente Gumitauta says he feels bad for whoever broke into his office over the weekend. Early Sunday morning, firefighters responded to a fire there. According to Assistant Fire Chief Joey Manabusan, no one was hurt, but it appears individuals may have forced entry into the building and intentionally set the flames. Gumitauta says several items were missing from the storage room, including a chainsaw, blower, and other tools used for maintenance in the community. If you have any information, you're urged to call Guam Crime Stoppers. The number is 477-4357. Until repairs are made, the mayor will be operating out of the Village Youth Center.
We are going to take a quick commercial break. Please stay tuned. We're back after this.
There are more ways to experience KUAM News than any other source on Guam. Download the KUAM News app for your Apple or Android device for 24/7 news, sports, videos, weather, streaming with KUAM radio, and important news alerts. And stay connected at home with Guam's first app for Apple TV. All available now from the App Store.
Have you gotten paid yet? That's the premium automatic insurance deduction plan from Calvo's Insurance. Paid simplifies your home and auto insurance. No down payment, no more long lines, and you can stretch your payments up to 12 months. Paid is convenient. It deducts from your payroll, your checking account, or your credit card. With Paid, you get up to 65% off your car insurance and enjoy lifestyle club discounts. Life can be easier when you get paid.
Call Calvo's Insurance today and save on your home and auto insurance.
Hi, I'm interested in one of your new Samsung devices.
I have the one just for you. increasing the amount of 4G LTE data on our new rate plans, giving people more of what they want to do more of the things they want.
So what do you think?
Nice.
Half a day. I am Carmen, mother of Joe San Agustin, a candidate for senator. I am the wife of former Speaker Joe T. San Agustin. Our son Joe has been a public servant as an education board member to as early as a police officer. He wants to take his public service to the next level as senator. Please give him that opportunity. Vote Joe San Agustin. Thank you.
At Project Carinu, we work with young children from birth through 5 years of age to improve their social and emotional well-being. We're part of Guam's system of care, and partnering with other programs, your child is our focus.
Project Carinu helped us address our son's social issues. With the different services provided by Project Carinu, our son can express himself more clearly.
Whether it was on the baseball field, in the classroom, or in the halls of the Guam legislature, I have and will continue to believe in the combined power of family and community. As your senator, I've worked hard to prioritize the issues that matter most to Guam's youth and families. From youth and community programs, the modernization of public services, to the responsible development of economic activity. These past few years have blessed me with many reasons to continue believing in the future of Guam. I am Tommy Morrison, and I humbly ask for your vote.
Madeline Berdallo has been a champion for Guam and has worked every day to improve our island.
She knows that a good education is key to a brighter future for students like me. She has advocated for millions of dollars in federal grants for UOG and GCC, and I know that she continues to work for a strong economy so that I can have a good paying job when I graduate.
Madeline Berdallo has a strong record of results for Guam. Let's build on the progress she has made and re-elect her as our voice in Congress.
I'm Madeline Berdallo, and I approve of this message.
Buenas, I'm Joseph Fada, former governor of Guam. It is time for a younger generation to lead Guam into the future. Fernando Esteves, a proven leader that has the character, intelligence, and ability to make the right changes now for a brighter future for generations to come. Please vote for Fernando Barcinas Esteves for senator.
I'm Fernando Esteves, and I approve this message.
Connect with KUAM News. Find us on your favorite social media platform. Follow us and stay in the know with Guam's news leader.
Primetime continues on KUAM, and one Guam Education Board member has spoken out in defense of his colleagues, saying that the membership did not leak the investigative report or bill of particulars in the case involving DOE superintendent.
Issa Baza reports.
While it's unclear who leaked the secret investigative report and bill of particulars, fingers have been pointed left and right. Guam Education Board legal counsel Gary Gumatautau has said he suspects it was leaked by a board member. Because he didn't trust the board, he originally refused to give them copies of the bill of particulars.
Somebody's out of that board gave away that investigative report. And so the agreement by the board was we would just circulate the bill of particulars.
However, both documents have since been leaked. GEB member Peter Alexisada said despite Gumatautau's claims, he vouches for his colleagues that the leak didn't come from within. He said the first time he saw the bill, it had already been delivered to Fernandez's attorney. He was never given a copy and only saw the bill for a second time at Gumatautau's office.
They were watching me, at least, to making sure that I don't take a picture of it or make a copy of it. And I'm sure they did the same thing with all of the other board members who may have gone down. So there is no way on earth that the bill of particulars could have been released by any board member.
Gumatautau has since said board members have been given copies of the document and has denied statements from Adelup alleging the leaked documents actually came from his office. One of these documents, the Bill of Particulars, outlines 5 Title IX violations that took place over the 4 years John Fernandez headed DOE. 2 of which are sexual harassment complaints made against him. Because the board as a whole never had the opportunity to review or approve the bill of particulars before it was delivered to Fernandez, Addis said he hopes to discuss the bill's contents during Tuesday's GEB meeting. He added it's possible it could be amended.
Those will be some of the things that we would like to talk about, and making sure that the entire body, the 7 board members that are present, are involved in what is the content, within the contents of the bill of particulars.
Ada is one of 3 board members who voted against terminating Fernandez's contract. He said in his opinion, Fernandez should be given a chance to respond to the additional allegations raised in the investigation report, which originally focused on a single matter. The next GEB meeting takes place Tuesday at 6 p.m. at Finnegodzin Elementary School. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Baza.
Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte sought to clarify his controversial remarks about separation from the U.S. Duterte now saying he didn't mean he would cut off all ties with America because it would not be in his country's best interests. Mr. Locanto reports.
The outspoken Duterte first talked of separating from the U.S. during a state visit to China, but he seemed to walk back his position upon returning to the Philippines over the weekend. Speaking at his southern hometown of Davao City, Duterte said Filipinos were not ready to embrace such an option.
It's not severance of ties. When you say severance of ties, you cut the diplomatic relations. I cannot do that. Why? It's to the best interest of my country that we maintain that relationship. Why? Because there are many Filipinos in the United States, Americans of Filipino ancestry. Why? Because the people of my country is not ready to accept. I said separation. What I was really saying was separation of a foreign policy. In the past, and until I became president, we always follow what the United States would give the cue.
In a statement released by Guam's Philippine Consulate, Foreign Secretary Perfecto Yasay sought to further explain Duterte's position, saying separation from a former colonial master is demanded in pursuing an independent foreign policy. Yasay said it implies breaking away from dependency and subservience economically and militarily that have perpetuated a little brown brother image to America and has stunted Philippine growth and advancement. For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Locanto.
And also tonight, another example of the Guam community stepping up to the plate, as over the weekend, GPD launched a neighborhood watch program at Hemlani's Harmon Apartments. Tenants are now encouraged to watch and protect over one another when they see something that is not right. The launch follows a string of incidents that required GPD to respond to the troubled complex, including the beating of a police officer. You may recall that it was the incident that prompted the governor to begin commuted prison sentences.
It appears so far it's been the people of Guam that have come together to uplift as much as we can based on our limited resources, all those that are in need. And so I'm very thankful that we had the Lieutenant Governor there working with other agencies to see what we can do to help and to listen to the views and the issues of these communities.
Also at the launch of the Neighborhood Watch program were Tamuning Mayor Luis Rivera, Big Brothers Big Sisters Guam, and the Consul General's Office for the Federated States of Micronesia.
Sports is coming up next, but first, all week we are going crazy for the Koku.
Hey, we're the Koku Crazies from Team KUAM! And we want to remind you to register for the Guam Koku Road Race. Remember, online registration deadline October 25th at midnight.
Visit GuamKokuRoadRace.com. Click register, choose your race distance, make sure to fill everything out, make a payment, and you're in.
Don't forget to pick up your race packets at Governor Joseph Flores Memorial Park on Friday, October 28 between 11 and 6 p.m.
Or Saturday, October 29 from 9 to 6. And for you procrastinators, you can still register, but it's gonna cost you.
Good, so we got this, Guam. Now all we gotta do is to figure out who's gonna go first.
Wait.
You
said you wanted to go first.
I want to go first.
27 years I've been an attorney on Guam, and I've represented families, small businesses. I am a small business owner myself, and I've worked with many government of Guam agencies and the Guam legislature. I'm running for senator because I want to help the people of Guam, and I believe I can bring my skills and my experience and really make a difference in the Guam legislature.
I'm Therese Terlahi, and I approve this message.
I prepare. I train. Through strength, determination, and focus, I work hard to achieve my goals. That's why I secure my future with Alpha Insurance. This is what makes you an Alpha.
It's the final days of our Kickoff to Savings event at Cars Plus and Mighty. Now through October, save thousands on the award-winning Hyundai lineup with the best warranty on Guam. 10 years or 100,000 miles. Like a 2017 Hyundai Elantra starting at just $16,995. Or the Hyundai Accent starting at just $12,995. SUV lovers, the Hyundai Tucson is the perfect vehicle for those tailgate parties. Starting at just $22,995. Visit CarsPlusGuam.com for easy shopping and quick financing. Come see us for the final days of our Kickoff to Savings event. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Senator Brant McCready continues to address issues head-on that matter most to the people of Guam. Senator McCready has fought to reduce senatorial salaries since his first term in 2013. He fought to eliminate wasteful spending at the legislature by introducing a measure that would prohibit the use of government funds for travel. Senator McCready continues to invest in public safety by introducing legislation to hire 200 new police officers to protect and serve our community. Senator McCready fights for victims of violent crimes by introducing the Vulnerable Victims Act of 2014 and Three Strikes Law. In addition, he defends victims of sexual abuse with the Predator Prevention Act and the Chemical Castration for Sex Offenders Act of 2015. Senator Brant McCready works to protect your family and Guam's future.
Vote for your public safety senator, number 10 on the Republican ballot.
Go for the Coco! Register for the Guam Coco Road Races. The all-new Coco Road Race is bigger and better than ever, so join the Coco and start training today. We've added a 10K run walk to the half marathon and Ekiden relay. Run in costume and win cash prizes. Plus, enjoy live entertainment at the post-race Monster Bash after the races. Register online now for the Guam Coco Road Races at guamcocoroadrace.com.
This is what precision feels like. Magnetic Ride Control actively monitors road conditions 1,000 times per second to deliver a comfortable ride.
1,000 times, huh? Yep, per second. How about that?
This is the new, meticulously crafted 2016 Sierra Denali from GMC. This is the precision of professional grade. Or get nearly $7,300 total value on select specially equipped 2016 Sierra Crew Cab SLT vehicles in stock. Visit AutoSpot GMC today.
KUAM Sports is presented by Triple J.
All right, Havane Guam, Chris Barnett with sports, proudly brought to you by Triple J. I'm a roller. I'm a marker with a B for Barnett. We got a big, huge show for you. Let's kick it off right now with Girls Championship High School Volleyball. Service! 2016 Girls High School Volleyball Championship game taking place Friday at the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse. Stepping onto the court, the defending champs, the GW Geckos, and the only team that was able to beat them during the regular season, the Academy of Our Lady Cougars. Academy starting off the first set with a couple of bad serves that gave G-Dub some quick, easy points. Geckos took the first real lead of the set 10-7 after both sides fought to control the match. Tied at 10 apiece, Academy went on a 4-0 run to lead 14-10. The Cougars would eventually go up by as much as 9 points and take the first set win 25-16. On to the second. Academy continued to apply the pressure with great play by Joey Blas, who was a big factor throughout the set. G-Dub would answer with a big rally down 18-15 to score 3 points and tie it at 18 apiece. Despite the short comeback, the Geckos would fall 25-22. Now with their backs against the wall and down 2 sets, the Geckos led 5-1 to start the third. Academy's only lead of the set was midway
when they went up 14-11. GW took back the lead and never trailed again, taking the set 25-21. The Geckos came out strong in the fourth, scoring 4 straight points, but lost the lead after Academy answered with a 4-point run. The GW never regained the lead in the set as the Cougars jumped out to the 16-8 lead and went on to take the set along with the championship for this year with a score of 25-13. So congrats, Cougars.
Many Academy teams have made it this far and we fell short. But again, we were always winners at the end. But these girls did it not just for them, but for all the teams past. So we're very happy, and I'm glad to say that we finally reached the potential and showed our heart out there. And that's what it's all about.
We put in so much hard work just to get here. We've been trying and we finally got it. One team, one goal, one heart.
I am so proud of my team. We pushed and we played with our hearts, and that's all we plan to do tonight. And I can't explain how happy I am.
IFL football, JFK versus the Friars semifinals from GW. Nolan Chamberlain to Tyler Pangilinan for a 60-plus yard TD pass on the Islanders' first drive. After that, though, it was all FD. DeAndre Cruz, young man looking grown. Big TD run, getting into the end zone for 6. Cruz into the end zone again on the Friars' next possession after they were able to force a turnover on JFK. Kai Akimoto punching in another rushing TD, taking the handoff from the fullback position. Friars went on to win big, 47-6. Setting up the championship showdown with the Geckos, who slipped past the Guam High Panthers 18-16. Championship game looking like the Battle of Mungie Town, scheduled for Saturday, 7 p.m. at GW. All right, still on the way, American football. But first, we do it every Monday, our Guam Basketball Association Play of the Week. Young Guns, the Tritons showing some teamwork, almost like keep away. Great patience to set up the play, looking for the defensive mismatch. Giorgio Meneses to Devinson Augustine to the cutting David Elias. Getting the shot to go over J.C. Clayton, who almost gets the block, but almost doesn't count, does it? For your play of the week. All right, teamwork, teamwork. Hey, you guys want to go to Tumon? TGI Fridays on a Monday. Let's hit up our sports director, Double D, Dave Delgado, with Game Day Grub.
Game Day Grub is brought to you by TGI Fridays.
Thanks, Chris. Dave Delgado here at TGI Fridays for Game Day Grub. Chilling with my boy Andy Wheeler. Now, right now we have the Seattle Seahawks visiting the Arizona Cardinals. Now, Carson Palmer with that high-powered offense looking to get things going, while that Legion of Boom defense trying to shut them down. Russell Wilson looking to control the offense for Seattle. Let's check out highlights from today's game. It wasn't pretty for the Cardinals and Seahawks today, down 3. Stephen Hoshko with the game-tying 40-yard field goal. In overtime, Chandler Catanzaro giving Arizona the lead on this 45-yard attempt. For the win now, Catanzaro lining up for the 24-yarder. Ball goes off the upright. The failed attempt gives Seattle some time on the clock. Stephen Hoshka could be the hero for Seattle from 28 yards out, 6-6 game, 13 seconds left in overtime. Hoshka pulls the kick far left. Cardinals with one last shot. Carson Palmer with the Hail Mary pass at the end of overtime. Lets it rip from about the 35. Ball gets batted down. Game ends in a 6-6 tie. How about that, Vegas? Don't forget, we're here Monday and Friday for Game Day Grub. Andy Wheeler, Dave Delgado. Chris, back to you.
All right. Since 1974, there have been 21 ties in the NFL. So it doesn't happen every day, but it does happen. All right, let's go over some scores. Chiefs at home over the Saints, 27-21. Colts win on the road over the Titans, 34-26. It was the Eagles in Philly, 21. Vikings, 10. Bengals win big in Cincy, 31-17 over the Browns. Lions win at home. D-Town, 20-17 over my Skins. Raiders win on the road. Go Oaktown, 33-16 over the Jags. Dolphins, 28-25 over the Bills. Jets, 24-16 over the Ravens. Niners drop one at home to the Bucks, 34-17. And the Chargers, yes, go now. Chargers, 33-30 over the Dirty Birds. And the Patriots win on the road over the Pittsburgh Steelers, 27-16. All right, man, you guys do me a favor, okay? Please keep on shining. My name's Chris Barnett. This has been KUAM Sports, proudly brought to you by Triple J. Adios!
Success is a choice.
It's a product of dedication and faith. But it doesn't come easily. Failure is inevitable. I've crashed against a cliff. I've drowned in rock bottom. But if I quit every time I came up short, I wouldn't be here. When the last string I was hanging on finally snapped, I chose to fly. Because broken doesn't mean finished, and damaged doesn't mean done. I'm not afraid of shattering anymore, because I can use all of the little pieces to build myself stronger.
These used cars are Nissan certified, and let me show you why I stand behind every used car that we sell. First, our certified technicians inspect every used car to make sure it's safe, reliable, and mechanically sound. Then any scratches and dings are given first-class treatment at our body shop. And after thorough detailing inside and out, the car is ready for sale. At a price that's always below Blue Book. That makes Nissan used cars your best buy.
Hafa Day, I am Narissa Underwood. What is our children's future? Will they have good jobs? Will they have quality health care? Will they be required to pay government debt? These are difficult questions which require hard work as well as courage and commitment. All answers begin with education. Our educational system is the key to a sustainable island society, proud of its past and confident of its future. Building a strong economy, a reliable healthcare system, and making us safe all require ideas and talent, which starts with the classroom, a teacher, a child confident about his or her ability to build a strong society. Education is my commitment to you, and I will always have the courage of that commitment.
Courage and commitment. Paid for by the committee to elect NBU, Ricardo Bordalio, Treasurer.
This is Narissa Underwood, and I approve this ad.
It's Chucktober at Chuck E. Cheese's Guam. Get a treat bag when you wear your costume to come play. Medium cheese pizzas are just $12, mummy dogs are $3.99, and cotton candy is $1.99. Sign up for the costume contest on the 29th. Enjoy Chucktober at Chuck E. Cheese's Guam.
Create new jobs and business opportunities. Continue shaping a smaller and more efficient government. Bring the highest honor and respect to our veterans. Protect life. These are some of the most important tenets of the Republican Party of Guam, and you will see these values in action with a new Republican majority in the legislature and a Republican in Congress. It's time to change the voice. For the good of the people, it's time to vote Republican.
For the first time in 27 years, a non-luxury brand has won the prestigious J.D. Power Award for initial quality. And that brand is Kia. That's right, Kia, the automaker that brought you the funky award-winning Soul and the rugged Sportage SUV ranked highest among 33 of the world's best manufacturers. And your new Kia not only comes with award-winning quality, but it's backed up by a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Quality comes standard with every Kia from Triple J. Check out our proud Kia lineup online at triplejguam.com. Get pre-approved instantly. triplejguam.com. Trade-ins welcome. Triple J Auto Group. Customers first.
And before we close out the news, here is your latest round of birthday shoutouts in the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club.
Ray Anna Munya, happy birthday to you, young miss. Your family says they love you.
Happy birthday to Ignacio Ben Magofnia, coming from the family.
Happy birthday number 13 going out to Caden Kanata Rosalind. This comes from Dad, Mom, your brothers. We love you, son, they say, and we hope you have a wonderful day.
And happy belated birthday to Helen Lujan from your family.
And a happy 11th birthday to Selena Marie Hechanova Montoya. This comes from Mom, Dad, and the rest of your loving family.
You can be a part of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club. Just check us out on KUAM.com.
Sit tight. KU News Extra is next.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion.
Welcome to KU News Extra, everybody. I'm Jason Salas, and we get the show started with Nestor Lecanto, who has his continuing coverage of Resorts World Manila.
Business Matters, presented by the Guamanian Magazine.
A cruise aboard a luxury liner is likely to be high on many a person's bucket list. Star Cruises can help make that dream come true as the leading cruise liner in the Asia-Pacific region. Owned by the Genting Hong Kong Company, which is also co-owner of Resorts World Manila, it operates 6 cruise vessels in 8 ports: China, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore, Japan, Taiwan, Thailand, and Vietnam. Resorts World Manila COO Stephen Riley was a longtime Star Cruise Line executive before taking over at Resorts World.
Well, the cruise line industry is growing absolutely tremendously. It's becoming enormous. I mean, if you look at cruise ships today, 150,000 ton or bigger. Now, Genting Hong Kong and Alliance Global International is Resorts World Manila, so I'm still connected in many ways with the cruise industry, and we're building a number of extremely large ships which carry a huge passenger load, and they can go all around the world. I only say it in a matter of time before cruising in the Philippines as well will actually start to take off once the industry actually looks at the opportunities which are here between the islands.
Driving much of the demand is China. There were more than 1 million mainland Chinese cruise passengers last year, and the Chinese Ministry of Tourism expects the number to more than quadruple by 2020. That makes China the global industry's fastest growing market, with package sales expected to hit $10 billion by 2018. Overall, according to the Cruise Lines International Association, passenger growth in Asia surged 24% in 2015, with no signs of slowing down. A total of 52 cruise ships are operating in the Asia-Pacific region this year, totaling more than 1,000 trips. Officials say while that adds up to huge growth, they are expecting even bigger things because Asia is home to more than 3.5 billion people and some of the world's fastest growing economies.
It's definitely an upward trend. I mean, Southeast Asia has seen a huge increase in the number of cruise ship vessels coming into a particular area. For a number of years, there wasn't that many cruise ships that visited Southeast Asia, but now, of course, as the Department of Tourism have been promoting Philippines as one, Malaysia, Thailand, Singapore, and others. The number of ships coming in, whether it's on an annual call or permanently based in Southeast Asia, you're seeing it actually grow. And also for the China market as well. A lot of cruise ships are actually operating directly out of China.
China and several other ports like Hong Kong and Singapore have invested hundreds of millions of dollars to build new terminals in the past few years. Guam officials are also considering the potential for a regional cruise industry through the Micronesia Cruise Association.
So there'd have to be a good study done, and of course, is the port infrastructure actually there? Is it ready to be able to take huge cruise ships coming in, that many people, and is the supply chain there also to be able to cater to the ships? I mean, it's a business which is growing. It's something which is very, very attractive because just like Resorts World, a cruise ship now has become a resort just on its own. So many, many things to do, and that's a market you're definitely going to see increase in years to come.
One of the packages available from Star Cruises is a Malaysia voyage. It begins with a flight from Manila to Singapore, where passengers can board the Star Cruise vessel Gemini. From the port of Singapore, it is a 2.5-day trip with 2 stops in Malaysia. There is already plenty to do aboard ship with nightly entertainment, recreational activities, a casino, and several restaurants. The land tours are also entertaining as passengers learn about the people and culture of historic Penang and the modern capital city of Kuala Lumpur. Even the final stopover in Singapore is a treat, with a tour of the resort's island of Sentosa and Universal Studios before heading back to a flight to Manila.
Reporting from beautiful Manila Bay for KUAM's Business Matters, I'm Nestor Lecanto.
Business Matters, presented by the Guamanian Magazine.
All right, my friends, please stay tuned because when KUAM News Extra returns, we find out why there is a Minion and Mickey Mouse joining me here. They're from Loconuts, and we're going to tell you how you can see them at the Cocoa Relay, which is coming up this weekend.
This program is brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
This is what we do on Guam's best network. We're the filter killers, the likers and sharers, the bingers and Netflix chillers, tweeters and hashtaggers. GTA has improved their 4G LTE network, covering 95% of the island, delivering faster data speeds, strength and quality, and more reliability than ever. It's just what you need. So switch to GTA and step up to a better network, a strong network that lets you do what you do. GTA, better LTE than ever.
The Down Syndrome Association of Guam exists to support families of individuals with Down syndrome. We're a group of parents who have children with Down syndrome and know the joys and challenges of raising them. For more information about the health, development, and education of a child or adult with Down syndrome, please contact Vicky Areola at 472-6114.
Why don't you train for the Coco's Kids race, bro? Shoot, not even fair, bro. I'll just win that. Boom!
Calling all parents. Sign your kiddos up for this costume run October 29th. Register now at GuamCocoRoadRace.com.
Pizza Hut makes the best pizza in the entire universe, but they won't tell you that. I've been marooned on this planet for a while now. You are an impressive race. Your children know excellent hiding places. Your oceans aren't filled with lava. And you figured out how to combine a grilled cheese sandwich with a Pizza Hut pizza. Surely interstellar travel will soon follow. And then I can finally get back home. Round. Round like home. The grilled cheese stuffed crust pizza. Proof that no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Tourism. It's our #1 industry. As Guam's largest employer, tourism supports 20,000 jobs. In fact, 1 out of every 3 jobs is tourism related. Annually, tourism generates over $150 million in tax revenue. Without it, every household would pay an additional $3,100 per year. From real estate to retail, tourism has a positive impact on every industry. Make Guam a better place to live, work, and visit. Support tourism. Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. The Seattle Seahawks and Arizona Cardinals may not have been able to make a field goal at the end of the game, but decidedly less stressful and way more fun is going to be the Coco Road Race. Nate DeKnight is here from GVB. And Nate, you and I watched the end of that game together. That was crazy.
Yeah, I haven't seen an overtime game in a while, but, exciting finish.
Well, something
NFC West.
Something that's not going to be tied is the Coco Road Race, because everybody's a winner.
Yeah, everyone's a winner this year at the Coco Road Race. You might not win first, but you're definitely going to have a great time.
And finishing is an achievement and a victory in itself, because, you test yourself, you're with community, you're with family members and everything like that, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, well, this is our 11th year of the Coco Road Races. This year we added, of course, we have the half marathon, and then we're famous. We started the Ekiden Relay, which is a 5K relay, a 4-team relay. But this year we added a 10K run walk. So the races are more accessible than ever. There's a distance for everyone at every level and every challenge that you want to take on. So we invite everyone to come out. And exciting for this year, of course, it's on Sunday, Halloween weekend. So we're adding a costume theme. So we want to make it the most fun race on Guam. So we added a costume contest, so everyone can come out in their costume. You don't have to; it's optional. If you don't want to wear a costume,
but it's Halloween, you must.
Yeah. But if you don't want to wear a costume, then no problem. But we encourage everyone to, and we actually have almost $2,000 in prizes for the costume contest. So we encourage everyone to have fun with it and have a great time at the race.
Now let's talk about the 10K walk, because what exactly is the route? Because even if some people choose to walk, one, they'll be in costume, which is challenging enough, and then 2, even if you're walking, a 10K still is pretty challenging.
Oh yeah, definitely. But the course starts at Ipao Beach Park and then goes up JFK Hill and then down south past McDonald's, And so the 5K and the 10K and the half marathon all go just a little bit further than each other. But yeah, the 10K walk, you'd be surprised. A lot of people that are walkers, they can walk forever, and they have more endurance than you and I put together. So yeah, we just wanted to encourage, people with families or people that didn't want to do the 5K Ekiden and just wanted to do the 10K. Yeah, so now we have all 3 distances covered that are the most popular distances for a race.
Very nice. And by virtue of my limited knowledge of mathematics, 10K is about 6.2 miles, right?
Correct. Yeah, you're right.
Excellent. Okay, you're the one that went to St. John's.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay, well, speaking of, because it is a race, you're battling the clock, and people are also facing a deadline right now, because if they want to get registered, they better do so soon.
Yeah, we encourage everyone. The deadline to register is tomorrow. You just got to go online and you can register. Just go to GuamCocoRoadRaces.com. It's really easy to register. And I got 2 coupons here. We have one for students. So if students want to register, for an Ekiden team, you can get $40 off. So really cheap. And then we have a heroes discount for uniform military personnel, public safety, law enforcement that get 25% off. So you want to thank them for all that they do to keep us safe. So they can join. And so we encourage everyone to register. The goodies we give away as far as medals and the goodie bags is always great. People enjoy that. And we have a lot of Halloween themed entertainment, both at the start and finish, and then also on the course. So you might be seeing a few zombies, a few other scary things along the way.
Maybe get you to increase your pace just slightly at certain points.
Yeah,
to get away from the undead.
Yeah, Walking Dead's starting up, so a good time to get chased by some zombies. The other thing too, we'll have a thriller opening entertainment at the beginning.
Oh,
so,
nice.
We're gonna have a lot of fun with it. So I think you're gonna see something. A lot of people have done the Coco road races before, so you're gonna see something totally different, totally revamped as we head into the 11th year and wanted to really up the ante for the race.
And we've been doing our part at KUAM because we're so proud to be a partner with you guys. Because if you haven't been to a 5K race or something like that on Guam in a couple of years, they're first-class productions now. I mean, the amount of people that come, it's not just people like every half mile passing out water. I mean, you have people cheering you on. There are these wonderful celebrations afterwards. You come away with so many prizes. It's a wonderful feeling.
Yeah, the running events in Guam are really, really getting bigger and better. Of course, we have the Guam International Marathon, the Coco race, Bank of Guam Payless all have great 5Ks, the Color Run, just a bunch of great 5Ks and different running events on Guam. I think a lot of it too, the Coco Road Race, we've been developing it for 11 years and we want it to be a really international event. So we've kind of upped the ante year after year, and I think everyone is kind of following suit. This year we're also bringing in special timers from Japan that will actually print out your timing certificate right as you finish. So we're using a very special chip timing, which is our first time doing that. Of course, we're the ones to institute tracking yourself along the course with the chrono track. So just a lot of cool features on the thing. And
you were the first one I remember when I interviewed you about 6 years ago, and you were like, "We got this new thing, dude. You're gonna want to try it out. You can update your Facebook status when you pass
your Facebook. Oh, this guy passed the halfway mark, or so you can watch your friend run the race and see how fast or slow he or she is going. So
because so many of us on Guam know each other, literally your Facebook feed will blow up at a certain time because everybody passes the checkpoint.
Yeah, I mean, because the race starts way early in the morning. So yeah, you wake up and you see all your status updates all at once. But the other really neat thing about this event that makes it unique is the Coco Kids Run. So on Saturday we have the Kids Fun Run, which is so fun to see all the little kids from 4 years old all the way up to 12 years old, get to participate. And I kind of think it builds a real healthy a love of a healthy lifestyle and really gets them started at a young age. And these kids are fast and they do a great job.
All right, undoubtedly. Nate, thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Glad to be working with you, and we really are excited.
Yeah, when we're going to see you out there?
I'm going to be live streaming.
We're going to see Eli and Marie, but you somehow you're always busy.
Well, technically, I'm doing the 8.5K because of all the walking I do to do all the live streams.
Oh, okay, so you will be doing the live streaming.
That's my excuse.
Okay,
no problem. I'll be there live streaming though.
With the mule or moped or?
No, on my feet. No.
Oh, okay, right on.
All right, we'll see you there.
Thanks.
And we will see you on the flip side of this break.
Your community calendar is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether it's your first meal or your fourth meal, we've got you covered. Taco Bell, live Mas.
Hi, I'm interested in one of your new Samsung devices.
I have the one just for you.
We're increasing the amount of 4G LTE data on our new rate plans, giving people more of what they want to do more of the things they want.
So what do you think?
Nice.
Just wash it later, bro. Ask your mommy to do it for you since you still live at home.
Yeah. I don't even know how to do my own
Laundry?
As our delegate to Congress, Madeline Berdallo has been a champion for Guam and has worked every day to improve our island.
In 2005, Madeline passed legislation that made all of Guam a federal hub zone. This has allowed me to compete for federal contracts and expand my business. She understands how hard it is for small businesses and that we contribute immensely to our local economy. I know my business wouldn't be where it is today without her leadership in Congress.
Madeline is always listening to the veterans. Whenever we have a problem, I know that we can go to her and she will immediately get to work. She got the money to build our clinic and she is working to expand it and get more doctors for us. She is fighting for legislation that could upgrade some veterans' medals to the Medal of Honor.
Madeline Berdallo has a strong record of results for Guam. Let's build on the progress she has made and re-elect her as our voice in Congress.
I'm Madeline Berdallo, and I approve of this message.
A beautiful, healthy smile is an expression of confidence. The more confident you are about your smile, the more likely you are to fully express your feelings without having to worry about the way your teeth look.
Before cosmetic dentistry, I didn't smile as much. I didn't have the confidence, and it shows. And since I've had cosmetic dentistry done, I feel 10 times more confident. I make my initial introduction with a nice big smile and a handshake. And I just, feel like it really is a relationship builder, a nice warm smile. And it makes the clients and customers feel more comfortable with you, feeling confident. And they feel that you're not just there for business, that you're also there kind of as a friend as well. So, I mean, it's amazing how powerful a smile can be. A good smile.
Since your smile makes a significant impression on those around you, it is important that it makes the impression you want it to make.
Ruby Tuesday now gives you more for lunch. Endless trips to the fresh garden bar, plus add-ons, mini combinations, and even new meal options. It's the new lunchtime menu, available Monday to Friday until 2 p.m., only at Ruby Tuesday.
Well, if you want to sing out, sing out. And if you want to be free, be free. 'Cause there's a million things to be, you know that there are. You can do what you want. The opportunity's on. You can make it all true. And you can make it undo. You see. You only need to know. And if you want to be me, be me. And if you want to be you, be you. 'Cause there's a million things to do. You know that there are, you know that there are.
All right, welcome back to the show, everybody. The Sisters of Mercy is celebrating a milestone event. It is their 70th anniversary. So we have Sister Mary Cabrini and Joni Cepeda here in studio to talk about this wonderful event. Sister, welcome.
Thank you.
All right, and Joni, always
Thank
welcome.
you.
Good to see you.
Thank you. Nice seeing you too.
So congratulations on 70 years. 70 years of service, 70 years of faith, 70 years of doing very good works in the community.
Yes, we tried.
Well, and very, very successful at it. Well, before we get into the actual event, what does it mean to you to be able to serve Guam and, more importantly, to serve the Lord in this capacity?
Well, personally, it's really life-giving and an honor, because to be a Sister of Mercy or any religious consecrated woman is to give oneself totally in the service of God and the mission of the organization that we belong to. And so for the Sisters of Mercy, most of us, our ministries is education and hospital work. But we have brought in that ministries to other areas here in Guam. So some of us do social work, and some of us do other things with that that don't have any titles to it, you know. So like visiting the hospital, giving help to the poor people. So that's how we brought in the scale of our ministries.
And when people who are the beneficiaries of your work and you're passing along the faith and, you know, bringing inspiration to them, it's very uplifting. But how is it to you to be able to do that kind of work? Because I would think that, you know, you visit hospitals, you probably visit like a lot of children, a lot of people who are in need of faith and of, you know, like to restore hope.
Yes, because we're definitely very active members of the church at large, and the focus of our ministry is to build up the faith in any community. And so as Sisters of Mercy, our mission is to embrace people as they are, not necessarily just because they are Catholics, but we accept people as they are. And our charism of mercy is what we promote in many ways, and especially in this year where we are celebrating the Year of Mercy as announced by the Holy Father, Pope Francis. So we felt very comfortable and very happy that this year has been announced as the Jubilee Year of Mercy. And then in this Jubilee year, we're celebrating our 70th anniversary as Sisters of Mercy, founded here in Guam in 1946.
Well, I read once that they said love is universal. So
yes,
that is a wonderful message. Okay, so Joni, what activities, and I know there are many, are we using to commemorate this wonderful milestone?
It's a year-long celebration of Mercy 70 years on Guam. Many of us are products of the Sisters of Mercy for the past 70 years through their schools. And so we'd like to invite the entire community and call out to the entire community, not just to the Sisters of Mercy products, all the children and adults that have gone through Mercy schools, but the whole community to this year-long celebration in honor of the Sisters of Mercy, to plant the seeds in order to continue the next 70 years with their works. We start off, and Sister Cabrini is chairing this event, which is the opening Mass liturgy, which will be held on November 5th at the Agana Cathedral, with a reception afterwards. Everyone is invited to attend. Then we will also have a traveling museum. We have different events throughout the year. The traveling museum will showcase the Sisters of Mercy in Guam for the past 70 years, what they have done. And you will see that based on what they have done, we will be going in the same direction, but even bigger and better. After that, we also plan a picnic for the homeless, where we will have a traveling pantry set up, and it's just planting the seed, and we hope to sustain this particular event so that it will continue beyond the celebration year. We have a tree planting ceremony in honor of, to keep in line with the critical concerns of the Sister of Mercy, one which is protecting the earth. So the tree planting will celebrate that, and they plan on planting 70 trees in honor of the 70 years here on Guam. We will have the Manyahak 5K run. Actually, it's a 1K, 2K, 5K run, which will be with the Guam Running Club in May, and we'll also have a shoe drive at the same time. You'll see with these events, we're also focusing in on the critical concerns of the Sisters of Mercy and making mercy real here on Guam, based on what their founders, Catherine McCulley, brought out to us here on Guam.
And what people probably don't realize watching this right now and listening to the both of you talk about the very good work that you do is, in one way or another, everybody on Guam has been touched in positive ways by the Sisters of Mercy.
Definitely.
And their mission and their ministry.
Yes, definitely. I'm one. I was born here on Guam, raised by the Sisters of Mercy, schooled by them the entire 12 years, went to a Catholic university. So I'm a product of the Sisters of Mercy.
And her mother was the first graduate of the Academy of Our Lady that was founded in 1949.
That's right.
Yeah, we have 3 generations in my family.
Well, how does that make you feel, Joni? Like knowing that there is that lineage?
Well, that's why I'm here and part of the committee for them. I believe in their work. I've seen what they've done, and I want it to continue. For my grandchildren one day, which I don't have yet and hope to have one day, I hope for it to continue for the rest of us who've seen and have been raised by them, educated by them, and we know what it's like to be with the Sisters of Mercy. And we hope that many more people in the community will realize that. And they try to give scholarships too for many kids to come to the schools. And it's a wonderful thing to be educated by the Sisters of Mercy. And we will be part of the Liberation Day Parade in July, showcasing all of their organizations. So we'll be on that parade. And then we will culminate again on the closing November 5th, 2017. Now, we've been planning this year-long event since 2015. So we hope that it'll be a grand success.
I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying, you know, the next 12 months or so, next year and a half is going to be very, very busy.
It's going to be very busy and very exciting for the
very
Sisters
rewarding.
of Mercy. Yes, definitely.
And I think, you know, I don't want to put words in your mouth, sister, but you know, the work that you do, there's so much of it to be done, and you know, it's very rewarding, it's very necessary, but very fulfilling, I would say too.
Yes, it certainly is.
Because you're doing so much good in the community.
And we also have really tried to partner with the lay people. One of them is when we started in 2002, the organization Mercy Action Marianas. So we have a board, and the threefold purpose of the board is to address the needs of poor people here on Guam, and to, as well as the needs of our elderly and infirm sisters who have been ministering, but, and then to offer scholarships to students who would like to attend our Mercy schools. So we work with lay people in that organization to continue the work, even when we decline as in our numbers. So hopefully this will promote vocations also and inspire young women to join us in this venture.
I think that was the word, inspiration, and you know, you've been able to inspire all of us. So thank you very much, and thank the Sisters of Mercy for everything that you do for our island community.
Thank you.
We certainly appreciate it.
Thank you for this opportunity, Jason.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching, everybody. That is going to do it for our program, but we want to show you a special montage of a wonderful event that happened this past weekend over at the Guard Readiness Center in Barrigada. This is the Trunk or Treats event. Enjoy, and we will see you next time.
Step right up, folks, step right up. Come and see the greatest show on earth. They come back to life. Not the other way.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion.